come back and show you guys the final results. I really don't like discussing it, which is, you know, amazing that I'm discussing it with you guys now, but I'm just being obedient. What's up, guys? Thick and Curly here. So I was like, wow, this is some good stuff. Ooh. Hey family, I'm going to show you guys, I did an Instagram picture. If you're following me on Instagram, Thick and Curly, I put a picture up of healthy ends, and I did say like 2 weeks ago that I would show you guys how to achieve healthy ends. So I'm going to show you guys now with my leave out, but just, you know, pretend that my whole head is out. I started off by cutting my messed up ends. If you've been following me, you know that because of color, my hair got damaged. Really, it's not because of color, it's because of the way I cared for the color. Another story. But anyway, so I went for 2 sessions with my stylist and got the dead ends cut off. So I understand that if you're trying to achieve length, you don't want to cut your hair all the time. But if you have straight up damage, like I had, I'll show you guys a picture where my hair was just damaged, just go ahead and cut it off. I would go to a professional stylist because they know exactly how much to cut. You don't want to cut too much, too little, whatever. But I would start off with cutting your ends, getting them back healthy. If you already have healthy ends, then you can just go on to keeping them healthy. Things like in the wintertime when you wear wool coats and stuff, a scarf around your neck will definitely help prevent your ends from breaking, because the environment, has a lot to do with our ends. But the way that I got my ends back healthy, they are so gorgeous right now, like, oh my god. I mean, they were so bad, y'all, I was like, they're never going to get back right unless I just do a BC again. But they're just, this is weird, they're so good now. Alright, one thing I do on a regular basis is, I'm sorry, I need to slow down. Still been dealing with this breathing. Alright, you want to keep your hair moisturized. After you cut off whatever's, damaging, you want to keep your hair moisturized. If I have a twist out, a braid out, I'm wearing my fro, wash and go, whatever, once in the morning, once at night, I mist my hair. Just lightly mist. Now, if you're doing a wash and go or a wet style, of course, you can get it soaking wet. Soaking wet. Then after I get my hair wet, that's just a part, like I said, if you're wearing a twist out or something, you want to mist your hair. You want to keep your hair moisturized. But say if I'm doing a wet style or washing my hair or co-washing my hair, so act like my hair is drenching wet. You guys, we have to detangle properly. Okay. You need to detangle from your tip to your root, not your root to your tip. You need to start here and work your way up. Okay, what happens when you detangle from here? If your hair is all, intertwined from being in the shower or being in the or washing your hair, what you're doing is you're bringing that tangle down. And you know how tangle gets stuck? So what happens, it gets to your end, and by this time it's like a little ball or whatever. And we think, I was one of these people, you think, oh, let me just break it off, cut it off, tear it off. What you're doing when you're pulling that little ball, I know I got some little weave balls around here. A little ball like this. This is from the weave, but this is just an example to show you guys. When you're pulling something like this off, it is breaking your end. You are literally just breaking and tearing your end off. So make sure you're detangling properly. When you're co-washing, conditioning, deep conditioning, start at your tip and go up to your root. Alright, and the last thing, it's really easy, guys. The last thing is you want to lock your hair. You want to seal the moisture into your hair. I have a video, I'll put the link on the bottom about how I lock my hair. Very easy. You want to start off with a water-based leave-in. Also, you already use your water. But I like Cantu Shea Butter leave-in. It's one of my favorites. The first ingredient is water. So you want water to be first, second, or third ingredient. So liquid. When I say lock, I got this from Black Onyx. She coined the term lock, liquid, oil, and cream. So right here, I am just adding a water-based leave-in. Love this one. This is olive oil and peppermint oil. I'm adding some. You don't need a lot. When my hair is out in a fro, I go like this to get my ends first. I go like this. And then I work the rest of it through the remainder of my hair. But again, my focus is on my ends. So I go like that. Then I work it through. And then cream. I don't have a cream right here with me, but you can use whatever cream you use. Shea butter, whatever type of cream, styling aid, use that. LOC Lock. Once again, I'm just combing that through, brushing that through with my Denman. Alright. And then, I would recommend this at night. We know we should sleep on satin pillowcases or satin bonnet or a satin scarf. With or without that, one thing I did learn from my stylist is still twist your hair so that it's not just, don't go to sleep pretty much just on your fro. Now I'm doing these fine twists just so I can have my leave out the way. But twist your hair. It can be in 4 big old twists. It doesn't have to be, you know, anything small, dynamic. It can just be something to go to bed. You don't want to sleep just on your fro. If you sleep on just your fro with satin pillowcase or satin bonnet, you're definitely, you know, preventing a lot of breakage, more so than you would on a cotton pillowcase or something. But still, when you twist your hair, braid your hair, pin your hair, protect it somehow when you go to sleep, it's less room for your ends to, your hair, period, to be damaged while you're sleeping. And this is pretty much how I've been doing my leave out since I've had in the ONYC Mongolian hair. It gets it out my way. It keeps it moisturized and conditioned. I'm not pulling too tight. I don't want to damage my leave out while the rest of my hair is protected. For those of you that have been following me, I am protecting my hair. I'm not doing a whole year again of protective styling, but I am a naturalista that loves weave, so I am just wearing weave, just protecting my hair after I did all that damage to it. And I just like weave. And yes, I'm still a naturalista, even though I like weave. Twist that up. But again, I have one picture. I wish I would have taken pictures when I first noticed my hair was damaged. But I have one picture of a style. I actually have a video of a style I tried to do. And that's when I realized, oh my gosh, your hair is so damaged. Because that style looked crazy. I posted it. Y'all have seen it. But that style could have been so much cuter if my hair was healthy. So I'll show you guys. It's in a twist out or a braid out. But if you look at the sides, you can see how damaged my hair was. So like I said, picture this being my full fro. I would have done 4 or 5 big twists or braids, just something to keep my hair from being just in the fro while I sleep. You can see right there how healthy my ends are. They're not thin, they're not brittle, you can't see through them, they're not sticking out all over the place. They're nice and healthy. I hope this helps. See you guys on the next vid. Peace and blessings, thick and curly.